Hello everyone, we're on to mission 3 of the Automatron add-on content called Headhunting. The nearest fast track point to the quest location we need is at Hangman's Alley, so I'm going to go there. Head northwest, you should come across a fight and you have to defeat these robots. Like the last missions, it's a good idea to keep your distance from these robots because some can explode on you. This robot has a radar beacon, which is the quest item that we need. So speak to Ada again to progress the quest.
Hey.
How may I be of service?
Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented, but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the Mechanist's signal.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll do the trick.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another RoboBrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
Good work, Ada.
Thank you. If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The RoboBrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
I haven't come this far just to back down now.
I understand that, but you should still proceed with caution. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram, they strip for spare parts. I realize they pose a greater threat to me than you. I just want you to be well informed. That being said, despite what lies ahead, I can easily continue to decrypt the signal as we proceed. So shall we be on our way?
Before we head off there, there was a settler that was fighting them, so I'm just going to grab him for my settlement.
I didn't expect help from a stranger. Thanks.
You looking for a new place to settle?
Could be. Why? Do you know somewhere good?
I sure do.
Ah, thanks. See you there in a day or two.
So we're gonna go to the Fort Hagen satellite array. Unfortunately, I don't have this location uncovered on my map, so I'm gonna fast track to the Boston mayoral shelter instead. Just heading north. That satellite in the distance is where we want to be, so just keep heading towards that.
Careful, ma'am. I don't think we're alone. Found the target again. Engaging hostile targets.
I think that's everything clear outside here. Now you want to go inside this gate to get in, but it's currently closed at the moment. I'm just going to show you how you open it. This terminal here is the one that opens the gate. It's directly above it, so after you're done unlocking the door, you can just drop down. Now that the gate is open, you can enter through this trapdoor. Keep your eyes open for traps inside and be ready to disarm them, or run out of the way if you accidentally trigger them.
We may have some trouble. Lost, but not forgotten.
Go! I know you're here!
Any idea where they went? Not much of a threat after all. That's a museum quality piece.
On the Commonwealth. It is
You
I.
don't look like one of the Rust Devils.
I come to
What are
warn you
you
of a
doing
new
here?
scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot.
What did the
allies.
Rust Devils do to you?
They felt that by keeping my head online would prove useful to them. Fortunately for me, they're stupid enough to actually believe anything I say. Admittedly, it hasn't gotten me very far, but it has saved me from the same fate as my rather unfortunate comrades you see in pieces around you. Now, back to my original question. What are you doing here?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon. How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
People on the Commonwealth. It is I, the Mechanist.
I could definitely use the help.
I thought you might say something like that.
Stalks the innocent and
Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
people on the Commonwealth. It is I, the Mechanist.
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
Even though there's a human brain floating in a biogel inside my head, I'm still bound by my original programming. It pains me to admit it, but one of my directives states that I cannot lie. Ever. So, while I'm not the most charming robot you've ever encountered, the last thing I'm going to do is violate an agreement we made. Now that we have that out of the way, do we have a deal?
Deal.
A wise decision.
This scourge cares nothing for the progress.
Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once.
Stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies who only seek to save lives.
We've got company.
This guard carries nothing for the progress we have made. We will find her and break her. I come to warn you of the new stalks the
Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
People of the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies
Yes.
who only seek to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find her and bring her to justice. People of the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies who only seek to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find her and bring her to justice. People of the Commonwealth, it is I.
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
Now there's meant to be traps here, but my game seems to have bugged out and I don't see the lights at all, but the little device is moving, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Warning, dangerous fugitive is on the
No
loose.
sign of him now.
Do not attempt to apprehend.
What the hell was that?
To the right you'll notice the Rust Devil gaming terminal.
Here.
That's right, a gaming terminal. That means there's another mini game to add to the collection on the
This is
Pit-Boy.
bullshit.
If you're on PC, you can use the WASD keys to move around and the left mouse button to attack. And you basically just want to attack all the Mr. Handys and capture the people while avoiding all the other extra things in the way. And it goes up in various levels and you can beat your highest score and so on, much like the other mini games. As you go up the levels it gets a bit harder, there's more mobs, there's more chaos, there's more things coming at you, you just need to keep avoiding it. Remember to eject the tape so you can take it with you on your Pit-Boy and play on the go. There's a fusion core in this room, as well as a safe that you can unlock. The safe is on the left hand side of the computer terminal.
Unidentified intruder.
Sweet.
There's a way to bypass
Beginning
that lock.
search.
Getting shook up.
Area secure.
You really are taking the path of most resistance here, aren't you?
Jet will make you jittery. This should be right.
Approach. Identify yourself. Use law-abiding citizens. Will not.
Enemies over here. Never fear, man. We'll emerge victorious. That was amusingly simple.
Yes.
Engaging hostile target.
You're dead! Hear me?
Violence will tolerate.
Picking up something. No more hiding for you. Target down.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds. This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
Let me have this one. Prepare to be annihilated.
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Good job, human.
Perfect.
There's a door here with expert lockpicking. I don't have that skill yet, so I'll need to come back here later with Kate for her to unpick the lock for me. This terminal opens the gate here, which is used to get out. But before you head out of the door, make sure you go back and check out the steamer trunk, which has some nice goodies in it for customizing your robots.
Thank goodness we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
So speak to Ada again to progress the quest.
Hey,
How may I be of service?
here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
What else do you know about them, Ada?
Quite simply, it's the first time General Atomics produced a successful union between organic matter and robotics. The brain is used both as a control unit and a data storage unit, which is far more efficient than using standard circuits. Unfortunately, there were a lot of programming issues with these robots, which caused them to be a bit, shall we say, unhinged. Hopefully, this particular robo-brain will have some of the answers that we've been seeking.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
You shouldn't think that way. Your personality helps you think creatively.
I always considered my personality to be a burden, but I suppose I've been looking at it incorrectly. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
So fast track back to whichever settlement that you built your robot workshop at. Mine is at the rocket truck stop, so I'm gonna head there. So once you get here, you want to head over to your robot workbench,
Ain't looking for trouble.
and you want to select New Automatron. To select that, you'll need these materials to be able to make it. The only thing you do have to worry about is the head. It doesn't matter what body and stuff that's on it, it won't make a difference. So I'm just going to go with the basic one, so not waste my materials on anything else. and just talk to Jezebel to complete the
This
quest.
body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
What kind of a body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given your limited skill set derived from your equally diminished intelligence.
So sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist, amazingly adept at programming, a veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
I don't think you understand the definition of help.
Help. To give or provide what is necessary to accomplish a task or to satisfy a need. I'm doing exactly as I was instructed. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary. But given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
You can believe whatever you want. Just tell me how to access the Mechanist facility like you promised.
Certainly. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Thanks for watching, and please join me on my next mission, Restoring Order.